Welcome. Another in our series of how when things happen to you, it affects how you're able to move. And it's another example of you may have been okay walking away from it, but you're actually not really okay. So I'm Cara from the Bridging Institute, and we use bridging technique to reset how your muscles work together after unexpected things in life have happened to you. And this is Louise, who was graciously letting a lot of things happen to her. But we're going to talk through a side swipe. Different parts of the country, you may call them different names. T-boned is one, but where a motor vehicle accident that you're hit from the side. You haven't been in one of those either, have you?
No.
Whew, okay. So what we find, this is actually kind of just more one thing. If you watched our episode on being rear-ended, that has a lot of complicating things that can be hidden, impacts your body, but the hit from the side is primarily one, but it's a big one. So if you're the driver and you're hit from the passenger side, no big deal, because you're restrained, the door's to the side of you, the impact is this way. Maybe your head is, neck muscles are not so happy afterwards, but it's not such a big deal. The passenger, on the other hand, it's a big deal for them. And it's the same thing as if you're the driver and you're hit from the driver's side. One, that's got to be scary as can be, because I'm going to guess you may have seen that coming, but who knows? But you're hit from the side. The seatbelt's got you from your shoulder, but the other side is not restrained. And what gets really interesting is what's in the middle of your car, how high up that console. In the old days, I'm going to date myself. We didn't have consoles. It was called a bench seat, and you just slid across. Did you have one of those?
I remember them.
Okay. But if the console's low, that stops where the force is and kind of holds you in place, but you bend really quickly and really hard to the side. If the console's a little higher, it's almost like you're split in half across it. And that causes some issues for your core. And just to illustrate, I'm going to use this peanut ball, and we're going to go from the other side. So we're going to pretend she's the passenger, and she's hit from the passenger side, so not restrained. And I'm going to put your elbow up here. I'm going to use the peanut ball as a support just to show you how much, like, there's a ton of movement. So the peanut, and in the car, it's actually the console, acts as a fulcrum and allows a whole lot of movement to change and open up on her side that's moving, and it gets very compressed on the side where the console would be. And if you can think even further, there's a lot of tissue inside, intestines, organs, all of that, and that gets shoved over as well. And we're not going to get into what may happen with that and how it affects movement, but it does. But just being able to support how that movement is interrupted in the core really allows the muscles to restore how they're working between sides. Because without that support, you may look mostly fine, maybe a little crooked, but your muscles don't feel fine. You feel like you're not standing up straight. You feel like you can't move easily, and you can't figure out what is off. And again, it's a hidden thing with the trauma of an injury, with a sideswipe auto accident that has a significant effect on your core. It also can impact your breathing, because often where you're getting bent over is where your diaphragm is, and it shuts off movement on one side of the diaphragm from the other, and so that impacts your breathing. But being able to reset how sides of the core work usually allows your breathing to reset how it's working as well. So I do hope that gives you some insights if you have been in a side impact auto accident, as to why the mystery of why you feel just not right and why moving is harder, and maybe fatigue is still an unexplained thing in your life. This is something that we can guide you through virtually. So you are willing or you're able to make an appointment for that. And if you want to visit the area, we're north of Chicago, and one session actually would help with this, maybe two to really put you back together in a nice way. And if you're a professional who wants to help further with your patients and clients so that they move better and feel less pain, we do teach. And this problem solving is in our level 2 coursework, and just a lot of insights as to the odd things of life and how they affect our ability to move. So thanks for being here, and see you in the next edition.